Bro.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, as we talk about how somebody didn't ban Echo to start out with, but she is banned until semis. You join Blue and I here with the semifinal match between Oof Troop and NFG Chaos, part 1 of our double header. Blue, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing? It looks like we need a pause.
And
yeah,
Ant Sauce froze.
Standing in place.
He can't see. Everyone, yeah, I was just like, why is Ant Sauce just standing there? Yeah, and all of Oof Troop was like, oh, this ain't right.
He was just standing there. Everyone was looking. Everyone was very respectable because they understood.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna have to clip that where everyone just like unanimously is like, oh, fuck this.
Yeah, everyone's just chilling.
Everyone knows that DC feel. Although Ansauce is still in the game.
He's still in the game, but he says he cannot see. Says he cannot see. We do not.
Do we know if like that's like his monitor or if that's like he had a stroke or something?
We don't know. I don't know if it's an actual I can't see. Well, he was able to.
He's using a fire extinguisher to cool his graphics card. And we are gonna do a restart.
We are restarting. We are doing a restart.
Yep.
Very, very nice of Oof Troop to do that.
Mm-hmm. We're all here for fun.
Brad asks why it's always the tanks DCing. It's literally just NFG Chaos. Dude, any game NFG Chaos is in, tanks are DCing all over, dog. All over. It's a meme.
The chaos is from all the DCs.
It really is, though.
So, Blue, you never finished telling us your secret last time.
Oh, about how I shit my pants? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, see, it's like kind of a secret, but not really, because I've told a few people about it. But like, it's not. I hate it because it's not even that good of a story. It's really not that good of a story. Basically, I had the flu, and I didn't know it.
Oh boy.
I was literally just laying in bed. I was waking up, and you know, sometimes you wake up and you're just a little gaseous. You just decide to let one rip, and I let one rip, and just a little more ripped than I thought.
Oh no.
And it wasn't even that bad. Like it was literally just like a little flop. But like I just got up. I was like, I wasn't sure, so I stood up and I was like, okay. Then I was sure because I was like, oh god, this is, like it didn't.
Mistakes were made.
It, yeah. So I just fucking threw them away and went about my day. Like obviously did the normal cleanup process and shit. But that was the first and only time I shit my pants as an adult. That was like a month or two before ATCon, before the grand finals of
Oh,
the Overwatch
cool.
League. So yeah, shit happens.
At Overwatch players looking for ringers. Shit happens literally.
Literally, it was rough.
That's a good secret. That sucks though. Being sick like that's awful.
It was very unfortunate, but I was happy. I was happy. I was like, I got it out of the way because they say that everyone does it at least once as an adult, and I've been an adult for 5 years now, and I got it out of the way, so I don't have to really worry.
Yeah, there you go. Check.
I got, I got, I got my one time out of the way.
Got it out early, and you weren't in front of a group of people.
Exactly. It was in the solitude of my own home. It was in my room. Like literally, I could have told no one about it, and no one would know, but I decided to tell everyone.
There you go. Owning up to it. Sometimes you're gonna make fun of yourself for that kind of shit. Who are we welcoming? Who is Bio Typhoon?
What happened?
I don't know. There's like a bunch of new people getting invited. I have no idea who any of them are.
Are we just throwing out random invites now? Is that what's going on? Are people looking for ringers?
I guess.
I don't know
yeah.
exactly what's happening.
Our team is being Thanos snapped right now, says Ant Sauce.
Well, yeah, that happens. That is a rule. Both teams do have to agree to make that happen. Wait. Oh, wait. I think we're good. I don't. Playing May against them would actually be fun because Go against
It would. Yeah, they get tilted
like
out of their minds by May.
Go Again's also an insane May player.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's wrong with Zappa?
I don't
Zappa
know.
needs to be. He needs to go to spec as well. What the fuck?
Well, we'll have NFG something in here in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll have some conglomeration of Overwatch players that will be playing the game in name of NFG Chaos. So
So favorite part of ReZero?
okay, one sec. Okay, sorry. Favorite part, without a doubt. Um, he he wakes up after the whole curse, like with the shot, the whole arc where like first Rem kills him, and first the shaman curse kills him, then Rem kills him, then like he goes through the manor shit like a million times until eventually he like becomes friends with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come back after Rem goes demon mode in the forest, and they come back and he gets her to fucking smile, and they talk about laughing about the future together and stuff. And they become really good. Like she falls in love with him. They become really good friends and everything. That's without a doubt my favorite moment so far.
Pretty good.
So that is, it was so fucking tragic the whole time. Like the series just felt like such a low point, and then, it's just like good slow burn. The series has probably the best slow burn I've ever experienced because it's so slow. It's so slow. The dude dies over and over and over again, and then, really good slow burn. There's actually a very happy moment. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's like that part was like depressing. It was just like, oh, you feel for everyone involved. It gets worse.
Yeah. I started reading it because I couldn't stop. You know, like I
Hmm.
watched the series. I was like, okay, there's more. There's actually a
Oh,
lot
you did
more.
finish
There's
the
like,
series though. Oh, I liked the
yeah,
whole whale fight. That was kind of cool.
that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. Um, how long has it been since you watched it?
How long ago was it out? Probably like a year ago.
Okay, so they came out with a director's cut version,
Oh, really?
and it's not that different. It's most of the episodes are just put into two episodes, or two episodes. It's put into like 40-minute episodes, like 13, 40-minute episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very end, there's a scene that's from the books where basically, you know, like how Amelia and Subaru they make up at the end, and they're on the carriage and everything.
Yeah.
Well, there's an extra scene where Subaru talks about Rem, and Amelia's like, "Who's Rem?" Yeah, yeah,
What?
and then it ends right there, dude. It just fucking cuts.
God damn, the scuffing.
And then he finds out his save point happens. He tries to kill himself, and the save point happens after.
After. Yo. Oh fuck. I might need to
Yeah,
go watch that then. That's really good. What the
it's
fuck?
really good. You could literally just watch the last. It's so good. It's so good. It's tragic. It's
Oh, here's
tragic. That's all I
Bio
have to say.
Typhoon.
Let's see, Bio Typhoon. Who the fuck is Bio Typhoon? Well, he needs to unprivate his profile if he gets in here. You know, normally I would tell the teams that, hey, technically, Oof you can claim 2 maps, right? But that's also an advantage to no one reading the rule book, is we don't have to worry about that, because that would suck.
Yeah.
But it's also a rule for a reason, is, what is it, 10 minutes equals 1.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like there are. Looks like there are.
Now arriving at Lee Down Tower.
We are going to Lijiang.
Initiating match.
At some point, I will need Bio Typhoon to do his profile, or unprivate his profile, publicize it. There we go. Why don't we just? That's so much easier. Publicize, unprivate, publicize. 'Cause that's what it is. It's public. It's making it public. It's publicizing it. Publishing. No, that's not publishing. Wait. Wait.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, no, that's one of the better parts about them not reading the rules is, you don't have teams being like, well, it's been 26 minutes, that means we can claim 2 maps, so we can start the series 2-0. You know, which they'd be well within their rights to. It's literally in the rulebook.
Mm-hmm.
We would just hate to see a quarterfinal match go that way.
Yeah, a new troop looks a
Especially
good throwdown.
They do. They love a throwdown.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture.
But yep, it looks like we're going in. I do see Antsauce walking. He is walking.
Hey, shields up. That's a good sign. Oh, and
Shields
Oof Troop
up,
is
yeah.
gonna telly straight to point.
The Oof Troop, they adopted the sim strats after Beta Shocks made them very popular. Psycho Gamer punches a wall. Decides to go in anyway. The sim turrets are quickly going to melt him down alongside Schmidt's beam, and that was a very easy fight for Oof Troop. I mean, really can't say anything else about it. Very easy. They took down Logi Bear within the first few seconds.
And I mean, Chaos is playing 3 down right now, basically.
This is
You
a
kind of
completely
hate to
different
see
roster.
that, yeah.
This is a much different roster compared to who they have.
FabKit tells me Bio Typhoon is gold, and they'll make their profile public between matches.
Sounds
Or
good.
maps.
Sounds good. No worries
Oh,
there.
Ansauce getting
I
caught
mean,
by the wall. That's so unlucky. I mean, that's got to be the
literally
fight
no
right
man's
there. You
land.
got to get out. Logi Bear's gonna die too. That's tragic.
I mean, yeah, Logi Bear just decides to peek out a little bit. The turrets slow him down. He's not able to peek back up, or he's not able to get back in place, and he just gets nuked. I mean, those 3 turrets, they'll do a bunch of damage, and Oof Troop, they know when you're caught by them, so they will catch you out. I mean, this has been quick. We're already almost at 50%, and I mean, there are almost no ults on the board. The only one being Don Cheadle's Coalescence, because that's in a normal game, I feel like that would have been up and halfway to another one a while ago. He is just going to pop it, though. He is going to allow Troop to engage, and Bio Typhoon actually takes down Heal Salute. So.
Yeah, they're kind of getting left alone here around the corner. That's I mean, that's a lot of free space to give a McCree, and he's gonna get 2 kills out of it. That's pretty huge. Oof, takes a fire strike to the face though.
Let's see, Edgelord is gonna throw that ult in. Let's see.
Oh, Fletch is down. Fletch is just gonna shatter anyway. Oh, this is what I wanted to see.
That was a big boy. I mean, that's the man right there. That's what he's known for. But it looks like Troop's actually bringing this back.
Yep.
They were able to get a little bit of capture percentage, but Fletch comes in, brings the hammer down, and there's nothing that Chaos can do. They get 14% on the board, but they threw ults into that fight, and I don't think they noticed the teleporter. I don't think they noticed the teleporter at all.
No, and it's pretty big.
As they transitioned to point, and Troop was able to get back very quickly, thanks to Edgelord's smart little teleporter location. They do have the grab though. They have the high noon and a beat coming in, but Go Again has the blizzard. Go Again's blizzard's probably going to be one of, and there's a grab. I mean, they could grab blizzard.
Oh,
here.
the grab's huge.
And
there it
they
is.
will.
Typhoon's gonna get a high noon onto Heal Salute.
Heal Salute will die as his beat goes off, but I mean, 3 are down.
Back cap though here.
There's a back
for
cap.
Chaos.
Doesn't make anything happen. It is just the Mei and the Zarya. At the moment, the Mei is so close to their ult, is just going to have to throw it into basically nothing there. Elda never got to use the grab, did die before popping it. And yeah, it looks like that will most likely be it for Troop. This wall looking pretty good.
Logi dies before he even beats.
And that's just, I don't think, we saw a couple sun barriers there, Steve, and I don't think a single one went off.
Nope.
I think both Lucios died before they were able to get the barrier rolling to their teammates. Unfortunate times to be the frogman.
Antsauce could see. And now we're back onto the map that blinded Antsauce before. Will they make it through this time? Is the big question. I'm just kind of like looking in space right now. It's kind of neat.
Alright, so we do see Elda for NFG Chaos on the Hog right now. It must, maybe this actually is just a strat that they have, because we know Zappa is very big on the Hog.
Reynolds, score is set to 3. I accidentally selected scrim presets. Uh-oh.
This is our tourney. We told them to fucking host it, didn't we? So.
Oh, bread. Ant has his eyes, but I'm not sure he wants to see this. Oh no.
All right. So Psycho Gamer, or no, not Psycho Gamer, but it's weird to see someone on NFG playing the Doomfist and it not be Psycho Gamer. It was just kind of a. It's the verbal equivalent to muscle memory.
Yep.
Edgelord's just gonna kill 4 in that fight.
I think that might just be memory, Blue.
Yeah, well, you know, but like.
Oh, they get walled into spawn. That's so sad.
That's very memey. Cap and Fletch did tell us before this game, are you guys ready for some memes? And we love them.
That's a meme strat, but that's a good strat. I mean, you force them to wait. That's how long's wall up for? 8 seconds?
I don't know exactly how long. I'll be honest with you. I probably should know.
Feels like
Colossus
centuries.
Is gonna be out for Don Cheadle. Mistaya is just getting beamed down while the rest of his
another
team
really
dies.
good Mei wall. I'm just gonna follow along Go Again because this Mei play's dirty.
Go Again's Mei play, I still think is the best in the league. I think Flexecution brings up a pretty close competition, but I think Go Again's Mei wall. I mean, Mei is all about the walls.
Does Go Again know Bio Typhoon's up here? Oh, he does now. Bio Typhoon does not know Go Again's up here. Oh no. Oh, and he gets frozen, and it's all gone wrong.
And I mean, he gets frozen once. Looks like he's probably gonna get frozen again. He gets the health pack, but doesn't really matter.
Big ol' stagger.
Absolutely left clicked while the rest of his team is getting pushed into the spawn.
Walled in again.
Fletch tries to pin into this. Okay, I think he was going to pin into the wall, but Antsauce does not get caught out by that one. And NFG Chaos have barely left their spawn. The only person was Bio Typhoon, who got behind Troop and was quickly found out by Go Again. This is looking a little rough right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's looking uninspiring.
Ooh, that ice block to bait out and stop the hook. Here comes grab. Oh, Go Again is gonna get just obliterated, but the damage is done. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's still another chance for a fight. There's a chance for someone quick to get to the point for NFG Chaos, but that fight is what I meant was over. There are plenty of ults for NFG Chaos. Let's see. Fletch is going to go for the spawn shatter. Doesn't really get anything out of it. They are going to try and get Logi Bear there. He is going to not make it. And it
That
says,
will
it
be
says
the map.
2-0. It doesn't say anyone has won. But Oof Troop does win 2-0 thanks to scrim presets.
And we will be going back to the lobby. And up next, we have King's Row. Here we go.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good time.
Now, somebody in chat yesterday called the draw here on King's Row. So let's see what happens here. Bread doing a little coding
that
in the chat.
Was that Panini who was making his predictions earlier yesterday?
That was Panini, yes. I couldn't tell if it was Panini or Echo Panini, though.
Wait, what's that?
Panini posted something about Echo copying his name.
Oh no. Oh no. Looks like Ant Sauce is gone again. He has passed on to the next world
Rest in
of
peace.
Overwatch.
Then tonight's
That's-
matches will be benefiting Carpe's late beard and Ant Sauce's connection/PC.
Yeah, he just needs a new computer, man. I think that's the. He just. I don't think we can fund it. Or I guess we did that for. We put a little
We
bit.
did it for
towards,
burning, yeah.
And he's not even playing anymore.
Yep.
So I see NFG Chaos. You're here in this tourney. You know that this league. You know that we're good people. We're solid people. We're kind. We're inspiring. We're philanthropic. And
Philanthrop.
is that wait? What is it? It's philanthropic.
I think so.
I thought it was philanthropic.
I don't know. It sounds like somebody that has their stick up their butt with that kind of stuff came up with the word philanthropic.
Yeah, that's fair. So Ansos just wants a new computer. All right. He heard the rumors from ATM. Wait, who's? Where is everyone going?
Where is everyone going? I'm willing to play. I've been doing nothing but playing May for the last 3 weeks, so I'm ready to freeze some bitches.
Oh yeah.
Ansals can't see again. Will Hey Mitch volunteer as tribute?
Someone. Oh, that. There you go. Someone in the chat will appreciate that, I'm sure.
Is anyone still Hunger Game fans?
We're at the point where that's old now.
Yeah, right. What the fuck?
That was like my 8th grade. That it's old now.
Oh,
Hunger Games is old as fuck.
I read Hunger Games in college.
Yeah, there you go.
To be fair, I think it might have been out for a little while then. But when did that book come out?
Oh, all right. Let me Google.
Get them explosion emojis in chat for my boomer status.
Apparently there's a prequel coming out called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. But it's a prequel for the books. That's coming out May 19th, 2020. There you go,
Oh.
Suzanne Collins. There's your promotion.
Shit.
I was entirely unaware of that.
I'll read that.
They are boofing the marketing because I had no idea. I had literally no idea, dude.
To be
And it comes out
fair,
in a month.
she's the first Hunger Games book was really good, and the last two really highlighted her writing style and how it's not good.
Yeah, she basically ran a good idea into the ground with poor writing, which was unfortunate.
Even with like very likable lead actress and actor, it was still a bit rough.
It just did what every bad story does, and it focused too much on the love part when it really wasn't about that, you know? Like
Yeah, it wasn't at all. It was about like this post-apocalyptic wealth income disparity that our country is like hurtling towards. And if it focused on that, it would have been pretty witty, but
it's
Zappa
like,
is going in for Elda.
it's like, but no, we focus on Gale and PETA.
Yeah, Kale's a piece of shit.
we focus on that instead of.
Lest we forget that PETA learned how to draw camouflage from decorating cakes.
Yeah, he was so useful. He was resourceful. He was a good man.
Yeah, he got fucked. He got absolutely fucked. Radio is technically on Chaos's roster, says Babkit.
He is. I believe. Yeah, he's on the spreadsheet. I think.
Yeah, well, he's gold.
So-
He peaks in plat, so we good.
So let's see. Hunger Games came out in 2008.
That sounds about right. Yeah, so I went to.
12 years ago.
I was in college for my freshman year, 08-09.
There you go.
Now entering King's Row.
Parappa the Kappa.
Initiating match.
And I mean, who doesn't love Scrims Row? I'm excited to be casting on here. And Oof Troop and Chaos
Gotta love
didn't
it.
switch sides, so I don't gotta switch graphics and stuff. That's pretty handy.
Looking
That's
nice,
the
looking
best.
nice. Brett asks, what were the actual SR rules for ATL? What I think they ended up being was you cannot start out in Masters when you start in the league. But I know some teams were allowed to have Masters players so long as they were on an off roll that was below Masters. I
Correct.
believe that was what we ended up deciding was okay.
And it's all team by team basis, and like as long as the
Yeah.
other team's okay with it, kind of stuff. So again, this is a for fun league, and we recognize that sometimes your PC's gonna potato, and right now networks are stressed the hell anyway. But let's watch some Honor, Justice, Reinhardt.
You know, he said he hasn't played in like 2 or 3 weeks, but he still remembers how to spam his voice lines.
I bet he's got
so-
that
so
bound to right click.
Good for Fletch. Good for Fletch there. I'm glad he was able to do that. But we do have Zappa back in, and Radiation G is... Okay, so Psycho Gamer is actually on the Reinhardt. We've seen this before. We have seen Psycho Gamer on the main tank. He is a DPS player, but he is most comfortable.
Radiation's
on the
down.
main tank. Yep,
I don't know how I
Radiation G
feel
is-
about Genji into Mei Junkrat.
Well, you know, he's a last-minute sub. Maybe it's just what he plays, man. We have not
Yeah.
seen NFG Chaos play Genji that much at all. So this could be hey, if I'm playing Genji. Well, that quickly changed. He has gone over to the Pharah, despite not having a Mercy. But why not? We'll see if they're able to make this work. But it definitely feels like they're missing Skateboard P right now. Our NFG Chaos. Skateboard P, a lot of X Factor. Alright, Psycho Gamer's just going in. Decides to charge into the Mei. That is very, very ambitious.
Quite. Oh, almost kills him. Radiation's gonna come in on the far now and get the kill. And there's the go button for Chaos. Another ambitious charge.
But, it's
Psycho
working.
Gamers.
Psycho Gamer, he lives up to the name on every single one of his rolls. It seems they do not quite get a tick yet. Miss Daya has gone down, but both Haymitch and Heal Salute have fallen by the wayside, and it looks like NFG Chaos actually have an advantage in this fight. We'll see though if they're able to make anything happen. They will definitely get a tick, and I do believe with Logi Bear popping this Ant Matrix, they will get more than that. Go Again has already popped the Cryo. Radiation G looking very good on the Pharah. It is up to Schmidt now to use his bubbles to get all this damage done and see if he can get any work going, but it looks like it will not happen. Bio Typhoon will clean him up, and I do believe Oof Troop, they actually lose the point to... Yeah. Wait, what?
Oh, that's a fat finger.
It's something, you know?
Unlucky. Well, I mean,
Haymitch is sitting high ground. Ooh, Haymitch!
that's pretty big.
Flexing on Radiation G right now.
Oh, flexing on all of Zappa.
flexing on
Oh,
the
the
rest of
quad kill.
The big tire, Haymitch, with 5 kills in that fight, and they're not going to let him get the ace.
So, I mean, back to the point capture. I guess Psycho Gamer kind of thought if we can't beat him, let's join him, and just played the most bumper-esque Reinhardt a la Captain Fletch. And it worked out pretty well, but then they got a little, well, you had that fat finger, then they got a little, they rested on their laurels after the point capture and got punished hard for it.
Go Again's very far ahead right now. Does die. Let's see. Psycho Gamer
Psycho.
does, Shatter doesn't really get anything out of it.
Oh,
Let's
Fletch
see,
does,
but
though.
Big. That's huge. Radiation G does get a kill on a Dun Cheadle, but the grab Shatter combo for Oof Troop comes out pretty nicely alongside the Coalescence. The ult economy has been shifted just a little bit. Fletch is getting ahead a little bit. He is very low, but it looks like he will live.
Well,
It will
because he
get
does
away.
dumb shit like that, where he's like around the statue chasing, while the rest of Chaos is gonna come out of the point or spawn to the point, and he
So
gets
they have
out
a nano on
anyway.
Fletch.
So he gets hard
Yeah.
carried.
He just gets the big boy pocket, gets the nano in that fight. Is able to just go and do as he pleases. He just used Shatter approximately 30 seconds ago. Has it again. Just because of the amount of damage that his team allows him to output. For reference, Psycho Gamer used his Shatter quite pretty much at the same time and is only 50% there. If you are NFG Chaos though, you're feeling alright. You have plenty of ults coming up. You have 3. You almost have the grab as well. Could have had the grab earlier, but whatever. Go gain, not in the best position, but the rotation of NFG Chaos actually remedies that a little bit for him, and they are just going to clear high ground, take the point, and see if they can get anything going.
That's a good call,
Radiation
clearing the high ground there, because they got punished the last
Yep.
2 fights for not doing that.
Yes,
Fletch
they
is
did.
gonna shatter under the cart though.
They were
Get
not
immortality
ready for it.
field in.
Let's see,
Go
the
again,
on the
flanks
flank.
around.
Huge flanking Deadeye allows him to get 2 kills. He will die to Bio Typhoon, but I do feel like with this Coalescence, it's going to be just not enough. Not enough. Don Cheadle going to clean up with the
Oh,
2K.
Psycho, last second stagger. Dies in the door.
And again, I mean, they committed nothing to that fight, did NFG. They're coming up on 6 ults at this point. I do kind of wish they'd get off the Pharah. Gogain is a very good McCree. He's going over to the Widowmaker, so that will make Pharah's job even worse if they continue to play as out in the open as they have right now. They don't even have a Mercy to pocket the Pharah, so this is... It's just not optimal. If you're going to run this, if you're going to run the Pharah, I feel like you need to make it as optimal as possible when you're up against a comp that's better at countering it. But
It's a good
let's
grab
see,
though.
Zappa looks like an interesting little grab. Fletch is going to go down here, I assume. Yep, no bail on the team out there. Bio Typhoon's going to get the kill onto Don Cheadle. And Haymitch, though, is still alive. Let's see if it's
Oh.
Radiation G. I literally just, I talked poorly about the Pharah, and then the Pharah actually comes in pretty big. Does go down to the Widowmaker, as one could potentially surmise. Psycho Gamer getting very far ahead before anyone has finished off Schmidt. Schmidt is still preventing them.
That's
Getting any
really
progress.
funny. Why aren't they killing him?
Why are they not killing him? He's still on cart. He's actually
He's gonna
get
grab!
See if he gets anything. Go again. Actually gets the kill on a Logi Bear. So I mean, Oof, they're
That's-
almost back.
That's devastating. I mean, it's a 6v3 now. 5v3. 5v4 for Oof Troop. Just because they wouldn't kill Schmidt on point.
Radiation Key will get the solo barrage onto Go again. Not able to get much else done than that. Looks like that was a set play meant for him. But Fletch is going to at least get Mastaya with that. He's just going to run onto the Ana. Will die. But Don Cheadle is going to do all the cleanup on the damage. That's the beauty of the Fletch and Don Cheadle.
Well, again, they don't have to hard pocket their main tank, so it's like the rest of the team has this huge weight dropped off their shoulders, and it's like, oh, hey, we can just do the damage now.
And that's the thing, is Fletch does so much damage in those fights that even though he goes down, the Coalescence, it can just clean it up. That's what Coalescence is good at. It's incredible at cleaning up kills and cleaning up damage. Zappa will get to the cart in time. It looks like
Oof
NFG
is going to have
will
wall
have.
hacks.
That's a particular nano, and that's an even more particular shatter there. Trying to catch Oof Troop off their guard. Both ults that I would say particularly unlucky. Haymitch is in the back line. Has been slept though, so if they're able to get a look on him.
Does
Yep,
die.
Yep. He was very low, it seems. Was able to get meleeed after being slept and just
Fletch
died.
is already at
Is
Shatter. Oh, he dies though.
He does die. He'll have to.
Schmidt's
coming
just
back.
melting everyone though. Schmidt will fall.
But Psycho Gamer though, he just keeps swinging. He keeps on swinging. He's able to get this fight done.
Go Again's just kind of hanging out in the back line right now,
See if he can
taking
get
free
anything
shots.
done. I mean, it's good distraction though. I mean, it's good distraction. We'll see if his team's able to get back in time with the overtime spawns. I imagine they will not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a recontest, but an early fight.
I mean, the thing is you do have to dedicate resources to killing Go again here. He does take down the Immortality Field. He's a very proficient Widowmaker for the most part, but Logi Bear is going to win that duel. Psycho Gamer goes for a pin onto an enemy that's not really there anymore. We'll need to rejoin his team because Fletch has Shatter. If Fletch decided to walk on them right now, he could get it off. And that's actually a good block. Radiation G does go down to that. Biotyphon will pop the High Noon. Doesn't really get anything other than a couple shields. Too many have fallen for his team. And actually, though, Biotyphon and Radiation G, this new DPS duo for NFG Chaos, actually coming in pretty big. Psycho Gamer going to go for the pin. Going to do nothing but make space, which is all a main tank really needs to do in the long run. Zappa taking a nap on the cart. Jeez. In the back line. Very low. Does get the bubble, but takes down both Psycho Gamer and Biotyphon. Very nice recontest for Oof Troop.
I mean, they just... I guess they didn't see Haymitch's teleport. I thought they did see him teleporting, but he just got away with literal murder. And now he has his Death Blossom.
That he does. He is hiding in a nice little Reaper spot right now. A lot of these folks are going to be worried about Fletch getting all this cleave damage in, especially with the Nano. With all this cleanup potential, it looks like, I don't know if Haymitch is going to pop it, but he will be able to. He will be able, if he so decides. No, he won't, because he's just going to be nuked.
Deleted.
Shattered. Let's see if this tire gets anything. It's going to get two, both the supports.
Both supports, that's big.
Mistaya has fallen. Mistaya has fallen, and Gogan gets the pick on the Biotyphon, so it is only 4 who can be on the cart.
And I mean, we're getting to the point here on King's Row where every kill for the defending team basically counts as 2 with the walking distance the attacking team has back. And in overtime already, I don't know if the cart's going to go that much further.
Well, I mean, they're walking away from the cart right now.
Yeah,
they're good now. Schmidt's still in a bad spot. Haymitch, though, does have his ult. Let's see if he's able to make anything happen from it.
Big anti-need.
Quite early. You know, Immortality Field is out. He's just going to be able to pop the ult, get the kill on the Biotyphon right after he uses his Wraith mode, but Zappa is going to get a kill on a Dawn Shield, but it looks like it does not matter unless there's some miracle coming out from Logi Bear here. Well, no. Yeah. Zappa will die. I don't even blame him for getting off the cart there. There was nothing that could be done. And NG Chaos, it's a pretty good push. It looks
yeah, that from how the first few fights went, that's pretty respectable push for Chaos.
Absolutely.
Almost completing.
Feel good if you're them. But if you're Oof Troop, this is a map that is very completable. Your win condition is set. That's kind of the nice bit about defending first, is when you attack, your win condition's there. It's set, it's definite. It's not some just concept floating around in the void. It's there, it's concrete.
And we'll see what they bring on the attack. I really hope Haymitch stays on that Torbjorn. That'd be the funniest shit.
We'll see. I mean, we've seen Torbjorn comps have been pretty popular, at least at the highest level of play. The Torb turret is just extra spam. I mean, it really is annoying when you're a good player, you're a good team, and you have all of this coordination, and then the turret's just an extra thing to worry about. You have all these things to worry about in the neutral, and then you just have to worry about the turret being wherever it is. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to play against. We played we scrimmed last night, and we played an Ashe Torb comp, and it's actually disgusting. You have like 9 players on the field if you use your turret and your Bob. It's so fucking gross. Let's see. Go again. We'll be on the Pharah. We'll be pocketing him there. Haymitch seems to be sticking with the Torb right now. The titular attack.
I like it.
Torb.
I like it. He left his turret and spawn.
But go again. I mean, that's probably the biggest kill. Other than the supports that Gogan could have gotten here in this pick, and well, he's gonna get 3 more. As I say that, he gets both the supports.
I mean, yeah, they're on May Junkrat. There's just no contest.
It's
at all.
Such a smart pick. Such a smart pick. Pharah is just a really good counter pick to a lot of the meta comps right now. Being, you know, when they're not running the McCree, when they're running the Junkrat on defense like that.
You're going to see McCree come out for radiation, but just with how the sight lanes are on King's Row, there's not going to be much for them to shoot at. We are on the McCree legs now.
So even though it is different DPS players,
he'll salute. Getting the kill on the Biotyphon soldier.
NFT Chaos is very big about running double hit scan against Pharah.
Oh, go again, getting a huge barrage.
Absolutely massive.
Oh.
All the Mercy assists in there, looking crisp. And I mean, Oof Trooper, they're just making it look surgical right now. And there's just been nothing that NFT Chaos has been able to do.
Go Goats, says Ella.
Let's see.
Fletch is just in the backline. I wasn't even looking for him back there. Like, that's just huge.
He's gonna be able to do whatever he wants. They can just clean up all of that. It's gonna be a 4v3. With the res, it'll be okay. Yeah, they're just gonna commit the res to Fletch. Why not? He did his job, Captain. And Mistaya gonna die to the fire strike.
Haymitch is just hanging out on point with the turret.
He's literally just sitting there. Is he sitting? No, he's not sitting.
Ooh.
He's
Bio getting a
reloading.
good pick though onto heal suit. That will slow things down a little bit. Trying to get the shot on to go again as well.
Oh, it would slow things down if Schmidt and Don Cheadle weren't getting these kills.
Yep.
I mean, they're going to be able to regroup on the point before NFG Chaos are able to even get anything going. This is just rough. This is rough if you're NFG Chaos. You have to hold for 5 minutes, almost 6. And I mean, that's just an insane pick. Coming out of the spawn, Bio Typhoon gonna get taken down by some spam rockets. Go again, gonna get a pick kill on a Messiah. He was poison mined though. Forces out the immortality field. That means the rest of Oof Troop is able to just use whatever they want, ultimate wise. Psycho Gamer is gonna pop the shatter, is just gonna get blocked. And Bio Typhoon, the turret is just rolling him. His health is gone. He will die to the turrets. And finally, Oof Troop with a very short map.
Yeah,
Very,
just
very short
just a walk in the park. Haymitch basically got a nice little stroll through this part of London. And we're going to see that massive tire from Haymitch to kind of start off the defense hold here for Oof Troop. It's going to be dirty. It was just like, cover your eyes. It's just... poof. And just right back to business for Haymitch. No wave, no spray. He's just happy to have the kills.
Absolutely. I mean, that was just... Yeah. I mean, Oof Troop, they looked all right on their defense, and then they just... A different beast woke up. I know what it's like to play against that beast when it's woken up. It's awful to play against. It's rough. It doesn't feel good when they're just smashing you in on the attack. But NFG Chaos, they're down 0-2 right now in this series, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good right now.
We will take a 5-minute break while Fletch walks his dog, apparently. And
I'm gonna go grab some pizza real quick.
yeah, go for it. In the meantime, I will remind everyone watching that immediately after this game, we will be jumping into the match between the Beta Shocks and the Ignited Embers. Definitely going to be another good one. Ignited's been looking really good after we hadn't seen them for a while, as they were just above the SR for playing in the Shadow Cup. And obviously the Beta Shocks weren't involved in that either, so it'll be cool to see them both back playing. Beta Shocks for sure, because they've been probably the longest here that we've been waiting for. While we wait for everything set up, I'm going to move us over to the intermission screen, and we'll be right back. Hey, Blue. So where were you when the Eagles drafted a fucking quarterback in the second goddamn round?
Right here. I was on my phone. I was looking at Reddit. I was eating a piece of pizza, a slice of pizza. I was just waiting for Fletch to get back from walking his dog, and I saw that they drafted Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
It's a little wild.
I think Howie hit his head.
I am a Packers fan, so I also am used to a green team taking a very questionable pick and a very questionable QB pick in a high round. So it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I unless like I said, unless something crazy, some sort of crazy things happening with him playing running back, I don't get it. I really don't. Like Wentz's health is always a question now. You can't not question it, but like, goddamn. there's easier ways to get a backup QB.
Wait, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really have the cap space for Foles again.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Man, if only. One day, he'll retire in Philly. He's a god here.
So, Psycho Gamer is on the ball. He's going to go in a little bit early and just take one of those dives. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to get Messiah up to about 20% of his ult.
I appreciate NFG trying something a little crazy here. Maybe like trying to shake up a bit of what Oof Troop has going on with the ball diva dive.
I mean, that's when they were most successful, was on an attack on King's Row, when they kind of mixed it up a little bit. They threw him for a loop. They did things very unconventionally. But they've made space. They are pushing the cart.
Yeah, they got it.
And Elda has been demexed. But Go Again is still in the backline right now and still has not died. And the space has not been taken by the rest of NFG Chaos because they are trying to deal with one tracer.
Oof. And, Hamish getting a really big pick on the Elda too.
So even though the cart was pushed a fair distance, it will start going backwards now.
Well, I mean, a tip of the hat to Oof Troop there. They saw it was dive. They just all went and hung out under the car wash area here. And just, I mean, that's probably the best place they could have been. They're the least diveable as a team there.
We're going to see the Rhine ball now. Yes, the well-known Rhine ball comp.
Elda on main tank.
Bio Typhoon, though, is on Hamish. Hamish gets an Immortality Field, though. Is not going to be able to finish off, or is not going to be finished off by Bio Typhoon. Go Again will come in with the peels and get that kill. And Wiltz D, you asked me before this game if we're going to see the full hold. And if it keeps going like this, we most likely will. Elda is able to block the bomb. They're able to get some
And I don't know how I feel about those mines. Like,
you gotta get out. I mean, you have to get out. It's gonna get Don Cheadle killed, and you've been held in the spawn for the last almost 3 minutes. So you just gotta do anything at this point. They're also gonna nano.
Fletch is gonna get picked off here too.
And they're just gonna pop the shatter. They're saying fuck it. They're gonna take Schmidt out of his mech, make sure he can't.
I mean, shit. Yeah, use everything. 'Cause if you don't, you're gonna get full held. Go Again's just kind of doesn't have the last blink he needed to get to the mega.
Did not have. But you know, Ooftrip's gonna contest. That's what
They
they
are.
do. They have enough time to get there.
Fletch has shatter. That's all they really need. And he's off to the side here.
Oh, they don't get it.
Oh, he doesn't get there in time. That's so unfortunate. And the kills are gonna come in here for Chaos as well. That could be a very good first start here to point B.
We just had to talk about the full hole to take it out of.
If we've proved anything
possibility.
casting this season, it's that our caster curse is strong.
Very strong, very strong. In this case, I'd say this was a caster blessing.
Yes.
For NFG Chaos, you're very welcome, guys. Good for you.
Psycho getting burst down though by Hey Mitch.
Oh, hey Mitch though. Hey Mitch is coming into 3. Fletch is just gonna hit a miscellaneous charge.
Yeah,
Just out of nowhere.
that's
Gonna
all
take
of
down
his
the side. I
charges.
don't know how he got that one off.
Oh,
That is all
Logi
of
Bear
them.
not making it out.
The Psycho Gamers off the ball has decided to swap over to the Orisa. They are going to go with a Rhine Zarya comp. They've decided Elda is the main tank now. Psycho Gamer is sick of it. You know, why not? Why not? Gogain is going to go for the punch, isn't going to hit anything, decides there are no worthy targets there. Is actually going to be antied, has no cooldowns, will most likely die there. Hamish is going to take down Radiation G though,
That's
high
a
noon
very good
coming in
trade
nicely.
there.
Very, very, very good trade. Logi Bear is going for it, and Fletch, he's going to shatter it. He's going to shatter the res. He is going to be slept. No one is going to die quite yet, but he's still in the back line. He's going to go
Everyone's
for a pin.
low. Reynolds with the window.
Reynolds though.
Oh!
On the
Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is incredible on Ana.
Very, very nice Ana player. Very good. Just a pleasant person as well. P, they want to
Pauls.
So, I wonder what the issue is now. Someone must be having a rough time. I can't imagine. You had to take a. Bruh, we just had a 5-minute break, like a 10-minute break.
Oh, wow.
Bruh, like. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I
We
feel
just had-
about that.
Just had a 10-minute break, by the way.
Well, were they like shotgunning like bottles of water or something during the break?
I don't. Okay.
Imagine. So how's this Valorant game everyone's talking about?
It's a good game. I enjoy it. Let's ask the teams.
Yes, carrot, meh, I say.
Hi, sir. Yes. All right, so that's, I think 3 who like it. All right. Cool. Who's drinking tonight? Yeah. I got some claws in the garage. I can go grab some.
I mean, if you're able to drink right now and you're not, why aren't you? It's Friday and it's a pandemic. I can't think of any better reason to drink. Oh, and we go. They are back from their pee break. I hope they washed their hands.
No, I hope they did too. If we're gonna be pausing a game for anything now. I mean, yeah, Logi Bear's just gonna die there. Gogan gonna get the pick on the.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why they kept going. They knew that Psycho wasn't gonna be like ready to go, and they just like organically split themselves.
Yeah. The nano onto Fletch isn't gonna get as much value as they probably wanted it to, but it doesn't really matter. They won the team fight. They might want that nano back, but other than that, they're fine. Ooh, Gogan barely dodges a rocket there. Fletch comes in to provide a shield for him, and they are fighting outside of the point. They are not even allowing NFG to get into the second room. At the moment, just controlling high ground very cleanly. Probably forcing NFG, if you're NFG, you pretty much have to go a different route now. You have to completely change up your pathing. Going under might work for Elda, but it's not going to work for the rest of his team. Yeah, he's going to be able to push the cart.
Elda's gonna like crouch walk to the cart, yeah. They know he's there.
He's very low. Like, they're going to be able to kill him so easily here. Legendbear might
I don't know about that,
Legendbear
Valk.
wants to go for the res. We'll see.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
yeah,
gets
doesn't
it.
happen.
Psycho solo, big shatter though, out of
Big shot
Elda.
from Elda. We'll see. Bio Typhoon also going to get a pretty big kill there. The bomb coming out doesn't really catch anything. Schmidt comes up with
Strategic pause. You know what?
a
Maybe.
big old goose egg, and Bio Typhoon actually popped off quite a bit in that fight. I think he got 3 kills there, maybe more. Not entirely sure. I don't want to give him more credit than he deserves. I don't want to give him less, so we'll give him approximately half of the team's deaths, or half of the team's kills. Haymitch, though.
Ooh, early pick on the
It's just
bio.
behind. I don't know if he knows that Radiation G's looking at him. Radiation G kind of misses the catwalk there. Falls off the map, and we got a nano visor.
Windows out.
Rogaine is running behind. He's running into the enemy team, and he is just taking in so many resources from the enemy team. And it wasn't a full hold, Stee, but I don't think there's a single person who's going to be able to touch for NFG.
Not at all.
Oh, well, Biotype.
Oh, doesn't touch.
Ah, man.
Hey, Mitch, keeping us correct. We appreciate it.
Usain Bolt would have touched there.
Would've. Is he even running anymore? Have his legs exploded yet? That happens to all really good runners. Eventually their legs explode.
Initiating match.
Edgelord calling Fletch toxic.
Oh,
Fletch
that's
said
just-
GG.
He said GG. Well, I mean, if you're across 3 maps, across these 3 maps, Energy
I mean-
Chaos has gotten approximately 3 points out of the possible 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's 5, and now we make that 8. They've gotten 3 points out of 8.
It's pretty
They've
unlucky.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. And I mean, you can't really blame Chaos here. They're down 3 people. They're playing with 3 people that are on their normal roster right now. Just about everyone's on off rolls.
You can kind of blame them because a lot of work went into the schedule to make sure everyone could play. It was based around everyone's schedules. It's quarantine. I don't know what's going on with everyone. Oh, I mean, there are obviously some like Anstos and Zappa who are obviously having hardware issues. But let's see though. This defense is what is gonna have to keep NFG Chaos in the league, in the playoffs. If they lose, they're done. They're done. They're going home, and Noob Troop will be going on to the semifinals.
Hopefully they're
So they
already
need to
home.
defend, because they're well, yes, hopefully. From their homes, they will be sent back home, and you know they got to defend like their life depends on it, because their life in the league does depend on it. This might be the end for them if they're unable to hold. And a neat little dive coming out from Move Troop. I like it. They're taking a million different fights though. Kind of something you don't want Dive to do. Dive degrading into a million 1v1s doesn't tend to work out, but you know, Captain Fletch taking down Mastaya with his ball is that's pretty good. And it just looks like the defense is crumbling. Like I said, Dive, you don't want it to degrade into a bunch of 1v1s unless you're Oof Troop, and you're confident you can win every single one of those 1v1s. So, more so not playing Dive, just playing Dive heroes and making it work.
I love Fletch on ball.
He's just chilling, man. He's just going into him. He's
I mean,
fighting
like,
his
it's-
team's not about to cap. It's pretty
It's
funny.
never like
Go again.
Fletch is never there to kill a bunch of people until he does. He's just there for people to like pay attention to him, and the rest of his team just gets to
Yeah.
do whatever they want.
Alright, so NFG, you don't really want that defense to go that way. They have 5 minutes to hold approximately 70 meters. Right at the end of point B is what they are looking at. And they do have some ults to get started. They have both the barrier, or not the barrier, the Am Matrix, and the High Noon. Fletch does get halted. Nothing really comes out of it though. Schmidt is going to fall though. Irradiation G is able to take him down, but Mastaya going down, I mean, that's drastic. That's awful. You can't have that happen. And Elda is being hung out to dry. The Immortality field is way behind him. At the moment, the Dragon will come out for Radiation G. It'll catch absolutely no one. There was no halts to catch them in because he's dead. Psycho Gamer going for the Shadow. Or Shatter.
Oh,
actually died.
Haymitch in here just killing people.
And I mean, Oof Troop, that's it. I believe they have won. NFG Chaos will be going home out of the quarterfinals. And Oof Troop, with a dominant 3-0 win through a bunch of technical difficulties, are able to win their match.
And 1 dog walk and 1 pee break.
1 dog walk, 1 pee break, 3 computers breaking, and then here's the Elda
Oof.
just not Elda, sorry,
Reynolds just
putting in the
melting.
damage.
That sleep was huge too.
Just gets the last kill. Waits for his team to do the rest of the damage.
Aimbot confirmed, says Fletch. And real
There you
quickly,
go.
I will shift us over to the intermission screen. Who you giving the golden brugga to, Blue?
Golden Brugga, I think Don Cheadle was insane this game.
Agreed. Just exemplary Ana play. Big sleeps, big nanos.
Absolutely, they're just looking great. They were just looking great. I'm gonna invite you to this lobby, actually.
Oh, you're already in it. Oh, word.
They have left just enough spots open for us.
Cool. Well then, yeah, golden brugga. Dropping it into Don Cheadle there. And then I will accept this. And folks, we roll right into another match. Oh, it is 1-0.
Hey, we're going back to Oof Troop channel. Do you guys want anybody to talk to?
I mean, if
we
anyone
have
wants to
actually
jump in while we're setting it up, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to grab Cheadle? We gave him player of the match.
Sure. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Appreciate it. And where did I put Ignited?
He's gonna stay over there. You guys grab him when you're ready.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
All right, guys. GG. Have fun.
man. Good
GG's,
job
well
tonight.
played.
Thanks.
Oh, man. Me Blizzard dropping in with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so
Ooh,
much. Appreciate
yeah.
it. Rooting for Embers, Poggers.
Your team is down 1-0 right now, but that's fine. That's all right.
Hey, they're coming back.
They're one of the better teams. They took a map off us. It was
Mhm.
Dorado, but they still took a map off of us, and we're the 3rd seed. They're very solid. Yo, are the Embers the Oof Troop? No, they're 2 completely different teams. They are 2 completely different teams. We just watched Oof Troop play. We're about to watch Embers play.
We're doing a double header tonight. We're just rolling from one right into the other. And real quick, I'm going to pull over Don Cheadle, who was our
Easy,
player
yeah.
of the match. And I will grab him now. Don Cheadle, how you doing, man?
Big Mon, Big
Hey,
Mon.
what's up? How you doing?
Good, good. Yo, congrats on the win.
Thank you very much.
And congrats on some fat Ana play, just
Oh,
based off of
shit,
that
thank you.
sleep on the high noon alone, just
Oh,
on
yeah.
Gibraltar. Spicy.
Looking very
Thank
good.
you.
Looking really good.
I'm trying to improve on my Ana since they banned Moira in comp and I nearly had a heart attack. So I'm trying
Yeah.
to flex a little bit.
For sure. And Flex, you did. You looked great.
Thank you. Yeah.
I have a question. Was it
too easy?
I gotta
What-
go.
what would you-
Actually,
what
no,
would
I
your
mean,
captain say? What would your captain say?
my cat. I mean, it was easy. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was fun though. I mean, we definitely came to the game with the same attitude that we always do. I think there was a little bit of nerves around not playing for like a month, like kind of like the Marchless thing last
Yup.
season.
Yeah. We were actually talking about that. Yeah, how
Really?
Marcellus basically didn't scrim double shield,
Yeah.
and you guys came in and rolled them after they were just unstoppable in goats. Yeah.
Yeah. As a player on Marchless, that fucking sucked. Like, can't do anything about it. But yeah, so we were definitely a little bit nervous about that, but we just kept scrimming and just yeah. But there is people are really taking a liking to Valorant too. So
Yeah,
My
we're
team has too. We've been playing a lot of Valorant.
Yeah.
We definitely have our eyes on it as a league.
Yeah, that I heard talks about that actually. That's sounds interesting.
But yeah, congrats on the win, and we'll
thank
see
you.
you guys in your next match, and perhaps in a Valorant tournament around the corner.
Yes.
Yep, you guys play
Awesome.
Bumblebees now, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you guys play Bumblebees in the semis now. So good luck.
Ooh,
good luck in
sweet.
that.
Sweet.
Good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
You too.
And before this match gets started, just wanted to say goodbye to NFG Chaos. It was fun having you guys. You guys had a really good Shadow Cup run. You had a good run in general in the league. Thank you guys for joining us. But now we go on to another match where another team will be sent home from the league between the Beta Shocks and Ignited Embers. Currently, the Beta Shocks are up 1-0. And let's see, Solar Pancake does get slept out of that, but the Maywall from Flexecution, it's really good. He's unable to get anything out of it, though. He is in a cryo in a bad spot. Looks like he will go down quite quickly. And Embers looking really good on this defense at the moment. They do have the Brig. Ana has been a pretty popular support duo as of late. But there you go. First attack from NFG Chaos just goes, or not NFG Chaos, sorry, different team. From Beta Shocks just goes nowhere. And they are just regrouping. Currently, they do have 3 ults coming into this fight, the Nano and the Shatter. Shadow
Is
being,
big.
the important one.
Demon
right now,
getting off a
and
massive shatter.
absolutely massive. Wave is going to get a couple kills here, but nothing else really gets happened. Zek attacks you, is trying to assert his dominance onto Sugarine. It does not happen, is going to die. And there you go, with a very clean engagement with just 2 ults, Flexecution, and his Beta Shocks are able to take point A of Iconwald.
And it was a very interesting spot to hold for Ignited. Even after they won the first fight, they stayed back here on point. And they just gave up all this space here to Beta Shocks. And that's something you don't want to do with a Death Ball-y comp, is give them free space. You want to make them fight for every inch of it, or it's just almost a waste of time. Like,
You're exactly right, though. I mean, holding... If you sit behind the tower, you have to hold 2 different lines of sight. You have to hold 2 different areas. If you push up to the bridge, you only have to hold the bridge as one good choke. And they're doing that this time. It looks like they're going to hold the choke. It's a more natural choke here, this entrance to the castle. But yeah, I agree. It was just that was a positional misplay. The wall from Flexecution is good. Looks like it won't get that much done, though.
does
Solar
get
Pancake.
Demon out of the
Does
shatter.
get
Big
Demon.
anti-nade, though.
Chief
Out
is
for
going to pop
Zach.
the grab. And yeah, I mean, he's just going to go by the wayside there. The High Noon, I don't know exactly where that's from. Looks like it must have been a reload or something. Yes, it must have been, because Trilogy's able to pick up those last 2 kills. And
Gets
that
put to
whole
sleep, though.
fight-
But hey, take a nap after that High Noon reload kill.
so Chief's over on Hog now, has decided that is the move. I mean, this is the second team that we've seen resort to the Roadhog. I shouldn't say resort. They have about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to push through point B. The first hook gonna come up with a big fat nothing, gonna go right into a shield. But let's see, Flexecution, nice wall, is gonna get the Blizzard. Torrent Fury is gonna be stuck in a bunch of nothing. Solar Pancake as well, probably gonna be stuck here. This beat for the bomb, probably not the most needed, but does keep his team in the fight for now. And Beta Shocks with a very clean engagement, very nice Blizzard from Flexecution. They're going to be able to get this cart on rolling as soon as Pika Bandito's dead. All right, he is. He is. There you go. Little SMG shot from Kelligill.
J. Edwards in the chat. Let's God Embers.
Let's God Embers. They're looking good. They're looking good on the defense. There's a lot of time right now for Beta Shocks, but they've been putting up some pretty good fight.
This is a pretty good spot to hold for defense. I mean, the amount of Overwatch League matches I've seen end right here on the bridge is pretty damn high. And we're seeing a really interesting rotation right now out for the Embers. Although...
Let's see, Wave getting caught out there is...
Getting booped to
little rough.
Chief. The alley-oop.
Let's see.
That's
Shatter
a
has
big
to be
ol'
big.
shatter.
The Trilogy is going to pop the High Noon as well, see if he can catch anyone who's on the ground. Kellikill is uncontested at the moment, but isn't able to come up with any picks. And off of a huge shatter from Demon. Is it just Demon? Is that what it is, you think?
Demon? Is it Demon?
not Demon,
Demon?
Oh, okay, sorry. From Solar Pancake, dude, I haven't casted either of these teams in actually probably a month or 2 months.
It's been a while, yeah.
It has been a long while. Okay, so Chief going under is going to look for the hook, it seems, and they haven't caught the rotation yet. Have have Ignited Embers. They're not seeing it right now. They're
They're a
have to
little
pop
split,
the
too.
rally. Very premature.
Big
They're
anti,
very
though.
Split. It's a big anti, but that Shatter and Blizzard,
Yeah.
the combo is perfect. I mean, no one scouted out that an entire team was going into the castle, so the Embers are unable to do anything. Pika Bandito's going to die here probably before the cart even hits there, and yeah, that was an excellent rotation.
And I mean, they're still sitting on whole hog for the last push here. It was a very good use of ultimates. And again, that rotation was just so clean. They stayed together very well. So they weren't seen until the last second. And then you just left the Embers split all over the castle and like over up on the bridge. And it was just tough to find a place for them to fight as we see the dragons coming here for wave.
We'll see if anything is done with them. It does split the entire enemy team, but Zakataxi just gets a little bit aggressive there on the Ana. Can't normally let that happen. I know, I'm an aggressive Ana player. It doesn't do anything good for my team. And does get caught out by Chief. And yeah, Chief's gonna let the hog rip, is gonna get 3 kills in this fight.
Payload's gonna push onwards.
Pika Bandito actually taken out of the mech. I don't know how close he was to ult, but you know, he's gonna have to try and get his mech back. He's trying to get his mech back. I'm assuming he was pretty darn close. And NFG, or not NFG, Beta Shocks, they're very close right now. Trilogy is going for the high noon right now. Doesn't get anything out of it other than space and damage. And I mean,
Ooh, Chief falls, but 3 fall on the side of the Embers. Self-destruct's coming in.
This bomb
Gets Flexecution.
That's actually pretty big. That's the Hanzo. That's a lot of long-range damage gone for Beta Shocks. We'll see if they're able to make anything happen with the stall. Wave is on the point. Does have quite a few people there ready to meet him, though. Solar Pancake here as well. Does come up with a Shatter. It's actually going to take
That could
out
be
Demon.
what they need.
Anti, perfect as well. Demon dies.
Beat
before the
doesn't
beat
come in
go off.
time. Kelligil gets
Slept,
slept.
unable to do any damage while
Oh,
sitting
and
on
they're
the
gonna
point.
want that beat back. They're gonna want that
They're
back
gonna
bad,
want
Blue.
it back. I get it. It was a smart idea. It was a smart idea.
They do get their Ana out, but it could be at the cost of Chief.
Let's see. So Chief slept for a little bit, but doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Oh, Solar Pancake, so very lucky that he broke the LOS there. The hook would have surely been disastrous.
Shatter Dragon! Oh, and it's big. Oh, and that's gonna be the round.
Slept, but
Yeah, that was huge. That was
I love
just
watching this.
Oof. Demon and Flexecution, fantastic coordination. I don't know what else to say about that fight. The Embers got completely caught out by it. It was huge. And
Really
minute
good
6.
at looking at any ults they have. I've scrimmed with them once. Just looking at any ults, like literally played as their flex support, subbed in for Sugar, and they're very good at unorthodox ult combos. Just taking any, like they just throw out, hey, we have these ults, let's combo them. And at first it sounds kind of ridiculous the first few times, and then you see it work almost every time. And you're like, oh wow, this is neat, this is cool. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah, they're very clean when it comes to the ult combos.
And I mean, yeah, when you can get a surprise ult combo like that, this is fully team-based Overwatch we're playing. This isn't ladder or whatever. So being able to have the better ult coordination almost always is going to give you the win.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
As we see Chief on the Sigma coming off of the Roadhog, it seems they don't like normal off-tank picks. And we
They're
do have
blended as generic comp.
We do have Flexecution on the Torbjorn as well. We always like to see a Torbjorn here in the Attack Torb League. It is unfortunately a defense Torb, but we'll take what we can get.
We got one earlier, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take this.
Attackers incoming.
But yeah,
Big Bird, bash the frickin' W key with your forehead.
just do it.
Yo, I love it. That's the best advice you can give any team. Press W. Oh, look at this.
Alright, let's
Clean rotate, though, out of the Embers.
Very nice rotate. They're able to get through the point quite easily. Not having a Mei will do that, but Kelligil is going to get a huge kill onto Zakataxu,
Ooh.
and Trilogy following after. Pretty much means the hopes of Ignited Embers getting anything done in this push, they're over. Really nice halt dynamites coming out from Beta Shocks. Nice little combo to help the enemy team. Very much abusing the fact that Pika Bandito has not been eating that spam up. So
For sure. I mean, yeah, I got chills about how quick that rotate was, and not much else happened afterwards.
Embers playing more of a meta comp, but this comp here by Beta Shock's actually a pretty strong counter, just with the amount of spam it does. It kind of forces D.Va to look in a million different directions.
And I mean,
kinda
if
just
it's
almost
if it's heroes your team's good on, running something a little unorthodox might be pretty big because you can almost guarantee the enemy team hasn't scrimmed against Orisa, Sigma, Torbjorn, Ashe.
It's been pretty popular as of late, as someone who's been scrimming a little bit. LA Valiant, the Overwatch League team, made it very popular because it's very hard to play
Are
against.
they an Overwatch League team?
The Valiant? Yeah. They're pretty good. They're a good team. But yeah, speaking of our league, that's a very clean rotation coming out from Ignited Embers, but they did not account for Kelligil. But Solar Pancake just running in, doing whatever he wants.
Taking a
swinging
rock to
away
the face.
as the Reinhardt. But this Flux, it could be huge.
Ooh,
Solar Pancake
it is.
low, and it's gonna, yeah, I mean, it takes down both the tanks. And Kelligil's
Wave
able to clean
could
up
get
and
staggered here. Does.
despite an incredible rotation, they left Kelligil to do as he pleased. Did not keep track of the hit scan player for Beta Shocks, and he was able to get off a clean bob and a couple of kills.
And Sentiment definitely correct in the chat. Nice rotation, didn't stick together afterwards.
So this is coming out from Sugarin, nice, and Matrix Solar Pancake just unable to withstand
Flex
the
is
pressure.
down, though.
Execution going that's pretty big. They still have to wait for their Reinhardt though. I mean, there's no way you win this fight without your Reinhardt. They quickly disengage. Flexecution being down is quite enormous. He might be able to get back in time thanks to King Thor. Yes, King Thor is taxing him at the moment, and Trilogy being killed there that just can't happen. That can't happen when you get an advantage like that. You're just evening the ground. And I mean, it's 6v5 now. They got that exit pick, and Wave going down either just makes it even worse. And they're just getting staggered out. Embers haven't had a good fight in probably a minute now.
Yeah, their
because they
tank
just keep
line
getting
is
staggered
split
out.
off right now. They're going to have to wait. The rest of their team's going to have to regroup up, cross some open space on their own without tanks. Somebody's got to go. So they're kind of splitting the pie on the entrance there.
Alright, Dynamite does catch Wave. He's able to get healed up, though. We'll see this Molten Core. Pretty good, but Torrent Fury goes for the beats. Unable to get it off. The Dragon will
That's
hop
pretty
onto the
big
point.
dragon.
Pretty big dragon, but the Immortality Field is just too good. King Thor is
The
gonna
molten
pop
floor
the
is huge.
I mean, they just couldn't do anything. They got halted into it. They had to walk out of it, but where the direction that they walked into, Flexecution had
Oh,
also
Zach's
boarded
getting
off.
bullied right now, too.
Getting bullied. We'll see if he gets out. I don't think
Ooh, that's a big sleep
Yes,
on the King Thor, though. That could be
No,
bad.
wait.
Oh, and it is.
this might be over.
No, no, Flexecution. Well played.
I mean, King Thor does die to the Shatter, but I don't think anything else is going to happen here. It's just Pika Bandito on the point right now. He's going to die before the bomb gets anything. Both shields coming out from the tanks block all damage, and it looked good for a little bit. But Beta Shocks are going to go up 2-0 in this playoff series. They only need to win one more map in order to move on to the semifinals against Doo-Doo Blast.
Play of the game.
Hoo-hoo blast? I hear that. Oh,
Your team drafted Jalen Hurts. Shut up.
fair. I will eat that shit this whole season because it's miserable. Again, though, huge combo. Put that spray down, Flex. You deserve it. That's some good old coordination. That's something for any other team to take note of. Chief says report Flexecution. Yo, it is Molten Floor. You're welcome, Big Bird. I calls him as I sees him.
Welcome, Big Bird. Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Oh,
So
Big
looks like
Bird
we are moving on
Butcher.
to
Oh
Havana?
no. I mean, I bet Big Bird would taste pretty good though.
Yeah, I bet he's probably. I mean, we can't talk about bird. We can't eat birds. That's how Corona started. We can't
It
just
was-
eat
it
birds
was-
that we don't.
It was bats.
They're kind of bird.
They're mammals.
But
they
they're
are
still like
they are quite not a bird.
they're like birds though.
They have wings, but they don't have feathers. They're fuzzy little disease spreading rodent things.
Yeah, I mean, Ignited Embers. They're a good team. They are a good team. It's just Beta Shocks look so clean. They understand their combos, their win conditions, what they need to do to make this happen. I'm feeling pretty good about them. I'm very unhappy that I'm in the same side of the bracket as them.
It's gonna be tough.
It'll be tough, but you know.
I mean, you guys definitely have a cool enough logo to, I think, pull your way
We
through
do.
it.
I will, yeah. The logo will do so much for us in game. It'll be very nice.
It's half the game is mental, right? You're protecting yourself from that mental boom. Should be like, oh man, we lost that fight, but look how fly our logo is.
My team is pretty unboomable now.
Bats equals birds. That does then mean that penguin equals bats. Yes, by the transitive property.
Yes, correct. We love a good transitive property.
Shut up, Anders, you garden tool. That's such a good insult. Game 1 was big ol' 3-0, Carpe.
We go 3-0. It's looking like this is what this might shape up to.
Oh, and folks,
well.
before we start the match, we got ourselves a fist fight going on in chat. A little pre-match entertainment. This is spicy. This is what I like to see out of the Ignited community. It's entertaining chat.
Ignited coming in big.
I'm gonna start calling people garden
What?
tools. That's such a good insult.
That is pretty good.
Because it's like, oh, gardening's kind of nice. Oh, he called me a tool.
Close hold. Let's go, baby.
I love a close hold. It's the correct play always.
It's literally the right way to play it. We love it. Flexecution on the Genji. We're looking at a dive here. Flexecution is going to get caught out by a flash a little. But, you know, Genji going down, that's not, I mean, Genji's so, it's hard to make him work. It's, you don't feel the worst about him going down, especially when your spawn's right there. But Sugarin, that is a casualty that you feel. It's painful. You hate when you lose your Ana. And Ignited Embers, they're making it look good so far. Chief,
I mean, they're just hanging out on the point.
Yeah, I mean.
Our point now, bitch. There's rum in the back of this truck. We're gonna park here, get wasted, have a fucking party for 3 minutes. You can drink a lot of rum in 3 minutes. Just ask me back in college.
I like rum. You'll see. We'll see what they plan on
Ooh,
getting
big
here.
mines
He does
though.
have the mines, was building them up quite quickly. But a Flexecution going to throw in the Dynamite to take down Torrent Fury. And they're just going to start throwing in some ults. It builds fast. It's whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
Solar Pancake's still staying alive on the point. That's huge.
He's killing. I'm glad he doesn't pop
They
the
ate
cutter.
another 15 seconds alone. That's a big stack of pancakes.
Very, very nice.
Garden tool equals a hoe, you fool. Ah, okay. That's fun. Joke's on you guys. We don't get paid. Wait. Anyway, we should be seeing a big recontest here from Ignited. I mean, that's the whole point of that up close and personal hold.
It's the beauty of it.
You get 2 fights on a point that otherwise
Oh, huge haul. It doesn't.
kind of becomes
not
a
all
mess for the
connect.
rest.
Let's see.
That's
Ooh,
an interesting shatter. Long range just gets Damon kept up.
But I mean, Wave is gonna die there. They're gonna nano Chief, and he's gonna engage and get a bunch of damage on the Wave, and he's just gonna die. He's gonna pop the mines. Nice halt into the mines onto Solar Pancake. He's actually gonna die due to that damage. We'll see if what's his name, Torrent Fury is able to get anything going there. But looks like no res will come out quite yet. It looks like the Embers are content with losing this point at the moment. Trilogy is just chilling. They're just gonna get staggered out here. There was a plan, I imagine. It just
At some point.
Flexecution and his Beta Shocks just didn't.
They
just
picked it
interrupted
apart, yeah.
Yeah, before it could even happen.
I mean, it could also be a trowel, Edwards. What are some other garden tools? One of those little like wheelie edgy things, a spade, yeah. Just a regular shovel. A mulch rake if we're gonna get specific.
A lawnmower.
Lawnmower, yeah. Although if you're using a lawnmower in your garden, you're kind of gonna fuck a lot of shit up.
True. Well, you know, I don't have a garden, so. All right. So
Yeah,
the Bob
wouldn't
isn't
that be
able to-
nice?
Able to get anything done. Sugarin is going to die. The Trilogy's High Noon, very nicely placed. The
That's a
hold,
big pull.
Pretty big. It is not going to result in anything though. Solar Pancake, his shield is gone. I do believe that nano was for him, but Torrent Fury is going to be Nano. Decides not to go in. They just decide to eat the ult, call it good. And Chief is most likely going to fall here. Calico actually gets a pick on the wave. No one has scouted out the Widowmaker. She was doing whatever she would like. She has fallen now. But that's a nice pick. That's a nice pick. We'll see if Wave's able to get back in time. The bongos on both sides. We'll see if the Embers are wanting to combo any ults. Maybe the Visor. I think the bongo Visor would be pretty solid combo. Maybe not against the double shield. Might mitigate a lot of that damage, but we'll see if they're able to get anything done with that. Trilogy takes down Kellikill from a long distance, taking on a very long-range duel that you would not generally assume he would win. Very nicely done. Solar Pancake is going to press W, go ahead and take down Chief. No ults used by Beta Shocks here. Quite a few stuns coming in. Demon's taking all of them in, but he's actually going to get, he's going to be healed back up, maybe. I don't know, as I say that, getting lower and lower and lower. But, that's weird. That's weird. Embers have decided to just retreat. They definitely had the resource advantage. They had the health pool advantage. They had the ult advantage. And they walk away. They walk away. They're just going to allow the Beta Shocks to get all of this space. Kelligill is on a flank. No one sees him quite yet, but he sees everyone. Wave is going to contest him. Doesn't really get that much done. Is actually going to die. The bongo from the high ground from Demon. Kelligill is just doing plenty of damage in the backline. No one's doing anything about him. He's on the distillery at the moment. But the tanks for Beta Shocks, they're just doing everything for their team. The damage looking solid. Zakataxu is going to be on the point, is going to stall out just a little longer, and finally Beta Shocks are going to get some progress going.
Watering can, another one. What's that little corkscrew thing you use to put seeds in? That's got a name.
I don't know what it's called.
But I know it exists. One of those cool little like double-sided hingy shovel things that you use to dig a hole for a post or like a tree.
All right, so that's a nice flux there. The beat's gonna come out though, and it's gonna do as much work as they needed to. Wave is gonna get 2 kills with the attack visor. People were not hiding behind the shield like they should have. The Nano's gonna go out on the Demon. We got a battle horse.
That is an angry pony.
And we don't talk about ponies that much here. Things got weird last time that happened. But, let's see. Solar Pancake though is gonna pop the shatter. Is gonna get quite a few stuns, but he's unable to get anything done. He's unable to get anything due to the Dragons. The Dragons actually takes down 2 supports, both of them. For the Embers, and Flexecution for his team comes up huge. Kellico with a pick on the wave. It just all but concludes the second part of this attack.
We do see a lot of time picked away though by Ignited, and I mean getting a point B capture almost to overtime here is pretty solid because as we know, you never finish this fucking map.
Very few people finish this map unless you are PD Midnight and NFG Chaos and you finish
Jesus
it twice.
Christ. That was just the worst.
But this is kind of where the double shield really becomes the better comp. This is a very linear part of the map. I mean, that's what it is. You have 2 shields, and you're able to just kind of press W and walk into the enemy team. Whereas with a Rhine Diva, you have to be a little bit more pokey. You have to be careful. Demon gets, that was a disgusting anti-nade onto Demon. It was very timely. Able to fall, and Flexecution will get slept out while on the flank. And Beta Shocks, you kind of have to retreat. Unless you're Embers and you're retreating too, despite it being a 4v6. Alright, this is something. Kelligill is going to get the pick on a Trilogy, and all the space they could have taken. It's a common thing. See, you pointed it out first, but they're getting nothing done with it. The pin,
oh, and that bomb's so big!
Pika Bandito coming up huge. Sugarin trying to jump off the map. They haven't seen Sugarin.
Sugarin's having a tough time getting over that wall. It's those grandma legs. Sprinkler's definitely one. Nobody wants to water things by hand anymore. I guess a drip hose in the same vein. And we got ourselves a Reddit Widow shot out of here for Kellikill.
Let's see. So they are just chilling back. Our Ignited Embers, they're poking. And Kellikill is on the flank at the moment. This flux.
Ooh, that's such
nice.
a good flux.
Torn Fury
Beat is big though. Beat is there.
Well, Torn Fury unable to get out of that. Flexecution getting quite a few kills out of that, and now it's going to be an overtime push for the remainder of the attack. Trilogy will just jump off the map, has decided that is the way to go. And they have quite a few ults. They have Solar Pancake Shatter, they have Waves, Attack Visor, they have plenty to get done. But King Thor does have the beat, Sugarin has the Nano, both support ults. up for Ignite, or not for Ignited Embers, sorry, for Beta Shocks. And
Uh,
Trilogy onto the Genji, maybe trying to, I'm guessing, go after Kelligil.
I mean, yeah, that's the direct counter, right? If you're not good enough at Widow, you pick Genji.
Let's see, Wave is going to pop. Is gonna
Dies
get-
immediately, Kelligal, that's huge! Shatters out, though, just shatters all around. Demon gets his
Demon
shatter
does get
canceled,
stunned.
right?
Does get stunned out of it, but Flexecution and Demon, they're getting kills. They're getting kills. Trilogy, as we said, did get the kill on a Kelligal, was able to get the counter going, get some damage. There's no nade for Sugar to use now, but Pika Mandito was on the point, has died. Chief goes back to peel for his backline, and Wave, no longer as the tac visor, did get popped in the middle of that fight, and it's actually looking like, you know, it's by the skin of their teeth, but Beta Shocks, very
Spin
nice.
to win.
This spin to win, he has not been damaged too particularly bad, was antied. No CC is hitting him at the moment. Pushes the enemy team away from the point for a moment, but Trilogy is here on the Tracer.
They get off cart!
They
Oh,
do get
Tracer
cart,
just
but it
comes
is fine.
back!
Pika Bandito. A bomb? Big?
Bomb's big.
Yes. Does get King Thor. King Thor is gone, but Chief is building up to the grab right now. It's very close. I don't know if he'll even have to get it. It's just Fury on the point. Sugarine is dead, but that's about it.
Finally kept.
Skin of their teeth.
If you're my grandfather, an electric fence, he's got a lot of problems with squirrels and deer eating out of his garden.
That's annoying.
Yeah, you hate to see it. We're in Pennsylvania, there's fucking deer everywhere. They're giant rats.
Same in Kansas. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's what we get for
Literally.
hunting all the wolves.
That's what we get for hunting all the buffalo. I'd much rather
Buffalo
there be-
kill deer? Or do they share the same food? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I remember biology class, folks.
Well, I was thinking more. A buffalo is easier to see.
Yeah, and I
The
think
deer.
that's why they're all
And-
dead, right?
Yeah. I would much rather.
Buffalo are cooler looking.
You know, it's like a deer runs into you, or you run into a deer, and you're just like, I actually just ran into this shit. This stupid animal just messed up my car. I'd feel fine paying a couple K for, you know, just to say a bison took
A
out my
bison,
car. You know?
yeah.
A fucking buffalo.
But
Just
then
took
on
it
the
to-
other end,
to
if
go
you're
man
like
mode.
up in like Maine or Canada, a fucking moose hits your car, the moose wins. Like, the moose walks away from that shit and you walk away with like a paralyzed body.
I guess. I don't know. I've never fought a moose.
Mooses are scary, man. They'll fucking maul your ass. They're huge. Chat, how big is a moose? They're like at least 6 feet tall. They're massive.
Speaking of scary, Ignited Embers have quite the daunting task ahead of them. 3 points
On Havana,
off Havana. It's very hard.
which I mean,
very nice
anywhere
wall, though.
but this
Demon
tournament is a lot to ask.
almost cut out, and that's an excellent anti-nade.
That's a good start, yeah.
You know, ostracized, hung out to dry.
And I don't like how
Ended up for-
I don't like how Beta Shocks started the round here. So they started off in these windows, but they had their main tank and Demon go out on his own, basically. And they just kind of split themselves right from the start. And they're going to kind of lose a lot of that valuable stall time you want from that early first hold.
See, I must have. I'm assuming that Beta Shocks forgot that Wave plays Mei, because no one in their right mind would play that way if they remembered Mei was a hero.
That's
or
a
if they
fair
thought
point.
That Mei was going to be played. I'm assuming that Wave just hasn't been playing it that much, so they assumed it wasn't going to happen. But no, Wave does walk out on the Mei, gets an excellent pick onto Demon. Like you said, the tank positioning was good if there was no Mei, but
Ooh, there's the Mei
Another
again.
excellent wall. Excellent wall. And an excellent anti on a Demon, but Trilogy will fall, so a lot of that follow-up damage is gone. Solar Pancake by the wayside as well. And started out as a really good engagement for Ignited Embers. It can still be turned, but with Kelligil getting massive picks, I ran into Kelligil in AIM Arena right before
that's
this
funny.
game, and he was just clicking heads. Get him on the McCree, and he's just a manimal. He's disgusting. And Flexecution, his partner in crime, also quite the DPS player. You let them do whatever they want, and they will. Solar Pancake does have the Shatter, though. Not a lot to mitigate that other than 2 whole shields. And that sounds like a lot, but Reinhardt can quite literally just walk right past them if he needs to. In order to make this happen, Kelligill on the high ground has decided that he's not going to do that. And, yep, Solar
Ooh.
Pancake with a big mun. A big mun Shatter with an even
Big
fatter
ante, too. Whew.
Coming out from Zack Attacks. Kelligill is behind, though. And
Gets
the wall
one.
was pretty good. But Flexecution...
Oh,
and-
he's...
these are the 2 you don't want to be alive. if you are. Ignited
Fortunately, Kelligo can't even get to point.
Embers. Yep, McCree, very strong from a range, but not particularly mobile. Not good at defending objectives at close range, which they needed him to do there. And yeah, I mean they used only what 2 ults, High Noon and the Shatter. Did Trilogy even get his High Noon? I don't know. I think they just used Solar Pancake, Shatter, and an anti-nade, and they finished off that fight. That's that efficiency that we were talking about Beta Shocks having, and it looks like Embers are picking it up themselves a little bit. This Flux is going to come out. We'll see if they get anything out of it.
Pretty big. The beat, again, is there, but the Dragons are into it. And if we've
Pretty
learned
much the exact
anything
same
this
play.
map, Dragons Flux beats beat.
It does beat, well, at least beats the Lucio. Everyone else
Yeah.
seems to be able to get out. This is a nice grab, though.
That
It's
is a
able to
good
catch
grab.
3. They do not have the Immortality Field at the moment. Sugarine did use it quite earlier. Trilogy's going to go ahead, hit the pig, but Demon and the rest of Beta Shocks
Run
are
over
going
him.
to reciprocate. Yep. They're going to
Will-
reciprocate and then some.
Wheelbarrow. You don't want to carry all your gardening stuff around. Just throw it all in there,
No,
and then
you
you
do
can kind
not.
of wheel it places. It's great for holding mulch or dirt, too. Would you consider mulch a gardening tool? It does stop weeds from growing. Chat,
I don't know.
what do you
It's
think? Let's hear what you think about. Is mulch a tool, or is it more like just
At
like
that
part
point,
of
it's-
like planting?
At that point, is irrigation, like,
I would
farmers
argue.
don't do any irrigation, but, like, everyone, like, other people do it.
I
But
did just mention a drip hose.
Let's see. So, nice pick on the kill. Both high noons coming out from both McCrees. Both come up with not that much, but Solar Pancake is going to fall. Just going to get a little bit too aggressive. And as we have seen with Beta Shocks, when the enemy team gets a little aggressive, they get even more aggressive. And they just come back and get all these kills. That's a nice team kill. Still 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Coming in like a rabid moose. I'm trying to think of something that'd be more aggressive than that, but I can't. Maybe a rabid grizzly bear? It's definitely something rabid.
Dude, can moose get rabies?
Any mammal can get rabies.
That's fair.
Even
Okay.
bats.
Well, yeah. They're like what I think of when I think of rabies. Them and raccoons. But Bongo coming out from Beta Shocks. Oh my lord, Beta Shocks. And it's pretty good. It's in a nice little corner where no one on this side of the Beta Shock. Oh my lord, these names. All right, Beta Shocks win the fight. There you go. Embers lose the fight. Beta Shocks win the fight. There you go. Another Flux, another Dragons. Very solid combo. Looking good.
Yeah, seeds aren't really a tool. They're what you're using the tools on, right?
That's like saying bread and yeast are tools for baking.
Yeah.
It's like saying yeast is a tool. It's an ingredient. But also it's a different subject.
See, we'll call mulch an ingredient.
There you go.
In the finely baked bread that is plants and stuff.
Ignited Embers have decided to take a different route to that. Shatter was.
Oh my.
particularly
Oh
unfortunate,
my.
And you just hate to see it sometimes. Kellikill gonna get 2 big kills off of the Halt High Noon. And yeah, that textbook clean.
60 seconds.
I mean,
Coming out of
again,
Beta
just
Shocks
aggressive. They're pushing forward, getting more picks. De-meching Pika Bandito is massive.
Pika Bandito swaps over to the Orisa, goes back to the Diva quite quickly. You don't have many ults. If you are Ignited Embers, you're feeling a little rough. You feel fine, considering a bunch of ults have gone into the last 2 fights. For
It
Beta
is the
Shocks,
end of the
you
world
just
as
don't
we
have
know
much of
it.
yourself to work. But this is the fight that Embers have to win, and
Ooh,
Torn Fury going
and
down.
2 big
That's
early
the
picks.
Early 0. Them dying in there could just be the end of it.
Oh, Demon losing the main tank fight here to a Nanoed Ryan. That could be the turnaround point.
It has to be the turnaround.
Oh,
point.
Zach's down
Gone.
2 though. Oh, now you just have a
Wait,
Sig
no,
in your
Pika
main
gets a kill.
tank's
Pika
face.
gets a kill. Baby Diva gets a kill in the backline onto Sugarine. So that's the Batiste. That's a huge amount of healing for Beta Shocks. It's gone, but someone from Embers does have to touch, or they are out of this tourney. Trilogy gonna get the kill onto Kellikill. He's gonna die on the point, but he did get the overtime triggered that he needed to get for his team. There are 2 people gone for Beta Shocks right now who need to be in the fight for them in order to successfully defend this potentially. Pika Bandito is gonna get pretty low, but Chief gonna come in with the Flux, and Pika Bandito
Beats out.
actually up by it. Beat out for Torrent Fury. Built it up just in time.
Torn is
for his
low
team.
though.
Torrent is very low.
Low and down.
So-
We are going to see Chief come
Oh!
down, but they get off a point to do it. And that'll be the map to the Beta Shocks. Oh, no.
very unfortunate end
Play of the game.
for Ignited Embers.
And play the game to Chief, and rightly so. GG's all around. But I mean, if I got to give my golden Brugga out to somebody, it is certainly Chief. Just
Chief,
exemplary off-tank play, absolutely enabling Demon to do whatever he wanted. Sorry to see you go, Embers. We're really happy to have you in the tourney, but the Beta Shocks will move on and play.
Doo-doo blast. Doo-doo blast. We do have our semifinals. They are officially set. In the top bracket, we do have Oof Troop and the NFG Bumblebees, the winners of both their respective divisions in the tourney the last go-around when this was a tourney rather than a league. NFG Bumblebees, they won the Division 2 title. Oof Troop, they won in a very nice upset. They won the Division 1 title, so those teams going up against each other, it's always a treat. And then Beta Shocks and Doo-Doo Blast, two other also solid teams. We just saw Beta Shocks cleaner than it gets. Doo-Doo Blast only lost twice this season to Beta Shocks and Oof Troop, the two top teams. So we have stacked semifinals.
Yeah, we got some good matches ahead of us, folks. And not to take it too lately, Echo will be available in the semifinals as well.
Oh yes.
So that's
The meta
also something to look forward to.
could be completely different. We will not be doing hero bans. We will have Echo in the whole time. We might not see anything similar to what we just saw, but that being said, we only have 3 matches left, I believe. Four if we do a third place match. I don't know if we are.
Probably will.
Probably will. So we only have 4 matches left in the league's season before we go on our hiatus. So make sure you catch all of them. They're
Before
gonna
we
be
become
great.
a Valorant server.
Before we become a Valorant server, before we're done with Overwatch. This it's been fun, but we're coming towards the end. We're about to show off the highest quality Overwatch that we can across the next.
That you
couple
can
weeks.
find in tier 3.5 Overwatch.
Yeah.
Is that what we are? Because tier 2 is contenders. Tier 3 is like
3 is
GM play. GM.
Contenders trials.
Yeah.
We're
Maybe
tier
we're tier 4, tier 5.
Tier 5, yeah.
Tier 4.5 on a good day.
Yeah, on a good day. Just depends on who's playing.
But I mean, folks, you're not gonna go watch Overwatch League and learn all about gardening tools. So
you're not.
who's
We're not talking about
who's really the better cast? Let's just look at it that way.
Their production's better. Their gameplay's better. Their personalities get paid more.
They do get paid a lot more, infinitely more.
Infinitely more. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got. I mean, Beta Shocks, they look good. They look solid.
They look great. It's you guys have a tough match ahead of you.
Yeah.
While I'm talking to 31 people, I'm gonna need somebody to co-cast with me. While Blue is playing for Doo-Doo Blast. So feel free to either DM me or post in general or something. Happy to cast with just about anyone as long as you're not toxic or something.
Yep.
And the more you know about gardening tools, the better.
Yeah, because we don't know anything, apparently. It's fun.
Makes it more fun. But anyway, thanks everyone, especially to those who joined us for both halves of the doubleheader this evening. And as always, stay safe out there. Shit's fucking crazy. It's nice to be able to take a break from all the insanity and play some fucking video games.
Yeah. But we will have a schedule for you soon, I'm sure. It's just like 3-4 more games.
Just keep pinging Brugga for it.
Yeah, just ping Brugga. Ping at Brugga on the Discord.
Yeah,
If
just
you're not a part of
always
the
ping
Discord,
Brugga.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to get you in there. Talk in the chat. We'll figure something out. But I assume most of you are. We will have our finalized tournament schedule soon, and you will know when teams are playing. So thank you guys.
Thank you very much. And with that, stay Torb and wash your fucking hands.
Wash your hands.
And
please.
don't inject Lysol into you. What even the fuck is that?
All right. Yeah. No. That's.
Ugh. I don't need to rant, so we'll call it there. We'll see you guys around.